number 2. What is your position on redevelopment, and specifically, where would you rank it as a priority in the master plan?
I believe that redevelopment can be very good for a county. I was on a citizens task force many years ago when we approved the North County Redevelopment District. Recently, the commission just approved a redevelopment district up at Lake Tahoe, and I think it's an excellent idea to serve that community up there. I think it's a high priority. The casinos have been double whammy, so to speak, with not only the recession, but with the Indian casinos. So whatever they can do with that redevelopment district, expand their business, diversify their business, I think redevelopment is a good thing for that particular area. Thank you.
Next question is for Mr. Gertige. As a rancher, your definition of preserving agriculture may be different than that from other residents. What do you see as the key means to preserve agricultural land as someplace where plants are grown?
What was the last part of that? What was grown?
Plants are grown.
Plants are growing. All right. Well, there's a variety of things available to us right now that helps preserve agriculture. Of course, we have the TDR program that was implemented with our master plan, and it was tweaked a little bit, I think, in about 2002. It gives us a number of transferable development rights per each 20 acres that we can then transfer to where receiving area is for development. Other options are, of course, the Southern Nevada Lands Act providing money, which has already bought quite a number of conservation easements, and we'll have some of that money available, but I think we need to look into the tool chest and see where else we can get funding for agricultural conservation easements, because that's how we're going to preserve these ranches in this valley for posterity.
Commissioner Greg Bland, second question. Do you think 8 years is long enough to serve as a county commissioner?
8 minutes is long enough to serve. I think most people don't really realize the complexity of this job, and what you want in the end is you want one more than 50% of the people. You'll be surprised how many decisions hinge on that kind of a margin. But what happens in this job? You end up having priorities that you want to see accomplished. Our job is to look over the horizon and plan outwards. That's why we're supposed to be at the 30,000 foot level. And right now, there are some things that I would like to see get done. And we're finally organized in such a way that we can do them. Flood control, fix the roads. We'll start working on the river maintenance, which has been neglected for years. So this is why you stay in the job. Okay.
And Mr. Nelson, second question. You have stated several times that the employees of the county, the sheriff's office, and the East Fork Fire and Paramedics who don't think they are making enough money to live here should move. Can you explain the benefit of treating these people who keep the county running and keep us safe as disposable assets?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I come from the private sector, and people move for higher pay. Just a fact of life. And if we're going to say we don't care how much we pay people, then we might as well just turn the budget all over to employee salaries and say we'll have no money for roads or anything else. So we have to make some decisions as to what we're going to do. And my answer is that we need to pay people properly, but I think we need to look at it more of from a position of how much people are paid in the private sector, how much the state employees are paid, and how much county employees are paid, and come to a solution that is more fair to us, the taxpayers.
And we'll will now move to the third question, and I'll ask this question of all the candidates, and we'll start